Hello everyone, my name is Gaurav Agrawal and I welcome you all on my channel Knowledge Sutra. In this video, we will review the book Poor Economics in Context of Problem Solving. Poverty is a universal problem, and in the book Poor Economics, written by Nobel laureate couple Abhijit Banerjee and Esther Duflo, have provided us with the insight on the possible ways to solve it. But for us, this book is a great example of problem solving methodology. Abhijit and Esther have used a data driven, fact based methodology to drive the conclusion. For sampling and data collection, the technique used is RCT, Randomized Controlled Trial, which has supported the solution provided by Esther and Abhijit with impeccable data. We are going to review the books in two parts. The first part is going to be about understanding the problem and the proven causes, and the second part will deal with the key lessons and the possible solution of those problems. In the first part, we will understand the cause of the problem, means why there is a problem. Understanding the different aspect of poverty or the poverty of the people living on 99 cents per day. In this book, 5 aspects of the poverty traps are discussed by Abhijit and Esther. They are lack of food or hunger based poverty trap, lack of health or sickness based poverty trap, lack of education or skill based poverty trap, high population or big family based poverty trap, banking and funding aspect of poverty traps. The first aspect is lack of food or hunger related aspect of poverty trap. Previously, the most common notion of the poverty is lack of food. That means the poor people are not able to purchase the minimum required calories. But this book read this aspect in a bit different way. According to the book and randomized control trial collected from 18 countries proves that just the calories is not the signage of the poverty. In fact, according to the data, poor people don't buy extra calories with extra income. With extra income, they have other preferences like tasty food, TV, mobile, and festivals. Also, the RCTs bring out the fact that the point of focus should not be only the calories but the nutrition. With the RCT's data, Abhijit and Esther has proved that the better fed children in terms of nutrition tends to earn 20 to 40% more in future in comparison to the children fed with extra calories. So, calories is not the root cause of the food related aspect of poverty traps. It is the nutrition which is required to be provided to the poor. This is the first aspect. Now we will talk about the second aspect of poverty trap, that is health. The second aspect of the poverty trap is health or sickness. Health or sickness or disease are the reason why the poor are not able to come out of the poverty trap. The RCTs and the study of Abhijit and Esther show that mostly when a family is on the verge of coming out of the poverty trap, it is health or sickness related issue which drag them back to the square one. The study proved that the children who had been provided with the right health care like deworming pills, fortified salt, ORS, breastfeeding, etc. tends to fall 35% less sick in comparison to those who don't. RCTs also shows that the children with the better health care got more education and earned 20% more than those who doesn't get the proper health care. This is about the second aspect of poverty trap, that is health. Now we will talk about the third aspect of poverty trap, which is education based or lack of skills among the poor. Aspect of the poverty trap is education. Lack of education and skills never allow poor to escape the poverty. According to the data, the reach of primary education and secondary education to the poor is very difficult. And whatever the little education reaches to the poor is of very low quality. According to the RCTs, carried out in 18 countries, the education system in most of the countries fails to provide the basic skills, effective remedial teachers, and right curriculum to the poor children. This is the third aspect of poverty. The fourth aspect, which is considered as the most important, as the big family. Fourth aspect of poverty trap is the population of big family size of the poor. Poor have a limited resources, and with the bigger families, it is even more difficult to manage and distribute them. According to the book, the reason of the big families of poor is not the will of the poor. It is majorly because of early pregnancy and lack of information about contraceptives and population. The fifth aspect of poverty and poverty trap is banking and fundings. Poor have to pay on their saving accounts. If they want to withdraw some money, they have to pay back to the bank, and the loans is nearly not available for them. The study conducted by Abhijit and Esther stated that in some places poor has to pay up to 400% per annum interest on loans. This makes it difficult for them to start with any new venture. This is about the 5 key aspects of poverty trap. So this is all about understanding the traps of people living on 99 cents per day. For additional information on problem solving and lean manufacturing, or to speak to with the specialist about the option for improving your process, problem solving and cost optimization, you can comment below or email us at knowledgesutra@gmail.com. If you like this video or found it helpful, be sure to give it thumbs up. To get alerts about when we post new video, be sure to hit subscribe button and click the bell. Thanks for watching, and we will see you soon on Knowledge Sutra.